Gosh. My little leg just popped off and flew off at me. Got stuck in that menu for a second. Hey, what's up, Trevor? Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good evening. Alright, let's see how the first walk of the night up to the meteorite's gonna go. Just like that. Snake chilling outside, ready for you. Ooh. That crow spawn always throws me off because it's like, feels like later on in the game I feel like I need to go further than I actually need to despawn things left and right. Hey, what's up, Live Slow? How you doing? Streaming on a non-traditional night tonight. I had a bunch of family that got in town. I was hanging out late. And I'm taking the rest of the week off from work, so figured I'd make it up today. Decent first hit. If we get a charge forward on second round, we should 2-cycle this. So 50-50 shot. Ooh, or a smash. That was a pretty quick Starman. He defended 2 turns where my attack didn't matter. That was nice. If I PB on a Monday, I'm moving my stream nights to Mondays from now on. But again, Sunday isn't really the day of the week. It's more like a state of mind. Any day that is a successful day can be Sunday. Sunday is all about just success. Your slow pitch team actually won a game for once yesterday. That sounds... I've always wanted to do like an adult baseball league or something like that. That'd be so much fun. The only baseball I get these days is... I'm the coach for my son's coach pitch team. So I got a bunch of 6-year-olds. And it's a lot of fun, but... sometimes I want to swing. 2-10 on the season? It's not bad. You got wins. Slow pitch baseball isn't even about competition, it doesn't feel like. Slow pitch, if you're playing slow pitch baseball, it's just a bunch of people that like baseball and want to hang out together. But then you inevitably find those people who take the sport and the league way too seriously. I remember I played in a city league basketball team with a bunch of coworkers. And like every 5 or 6 games we'd play some team that was just a bunch of like really young 20-year-olds really out to prove something. And like hyper competitive and really vulgar and just so obnoxious to play against. We're just a bunch of like 30-year-old dads trying not to get hurt. You always get those people who are just don't know how to turn it off. Hey, thank you very much, Ageless. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm doing well. I didn't stream last night because I mentioned earlier I had a bunch of family that just came into town. I'm taking the week off from work to hang out with them. I was spending last night with a bunch of them, so I ended up moving my stream night tonight because I'm taking the rest of the week off from work. I'm really worried that I haven't used a burger yet, and I'm gonna have to do burgerless again. I mean, we didn't use any burgers, so yet another burgerless run. They're throwing a lot of them at me these days. I would say I have like a 25% chance of succeeding with this when I do burgerless, but I always say if the game gives it me the opportunity, I'm going to take it, but I'm not going to force it. I had a low 25-minute ONET 2 weeks ago. Oh, I missed that run. The one that was nearly sub 4. I think I've had 3 runs that were nearly sub 4 that I've gotten pretty deep into. Hey, what's up, Michael? How you doing? I feel lag. Oh, it's lag from up above. What a shame. At least they're only doing 3 to me. Oh, another sub 30. The auto fight definitely did not pay off on this fight. Hey, what's up, DMM? Appreciate that. Will that rat still let... I don't know if that rat will let slug spawn. Okay, there's 8 down. Well, I'm doing well. Taking the week off from work this week, hanging out with family. I think I'm only taken, I think, 2 days off so far this entire year. It's like my first actual time off for the entire year. There's 12 slugs. There's 16. Hey, thank you so much, Nightmare. Appreciate that resubscription for 4 months. Happy to have you here. Hey, what's up, Grabsack? Sub 4 run tonight. If I get a sub 4 run tonight, I'm streaming every Monday night from now on. I'm moving my stream night. Do I take that fight? I don't think I do I? We want the optimal fight of a 6-pack up on the top floor. Oh. Too many spawns. I'm gonna have a hard time stuttering that. Ah, again? Uh-oh. Something spawned up above. Oh, there's an Antoid there. I didn't see it. Crud. Oh, yes. And Grabsack with the subscription for the 5 months. Thank you so much, Grabsack. Y'all are being too kind tonight. Enjoy your chicken emotes. Chicken and possum emotes are all you need. Offense up by 6 is big. Means I'm guaranteed to auto-kill the Antoids up ahead. Yes. Michael's got the right idea. Hey, what's up, Urtai? Happy Sunday to you as well. This whole stream is an ad for Earthbound. Hi, Urtai. Ooh, you got a new job? Congratulations. What's the what kind of work? I know you're in tech, so what's the job all about? Can you give me deets? E-commerce platform for a US cell phone provider. Get her done. Congrats. Hey, in this economy, in this world that we live in today, getting any job is an achievement. If I were to lose my job, I would not be excited to be in the job market. I don't care how talented you are, it's gonna suck. But yeah, I'm sure it was so good. I don't know how many interview processes you've gone through. In between my previous job and this one, which was about a year and 8 months ago, even that was like, it was only like a month and a half. But I think the world is in an even worse place right now. And the only time I ever got job interviews during that month and a half was via referral. I probably applied to like 80 places in that time. Only interviews I got were I had a referral of some kind. A Monday stream? Dino, I think you're confused. The day I stream is always Sunday. So happy Sunday to you. Yikes. Hey, what's up, Cadilla? How you doing? Urtai, you're always doing that. You hopping on stream, be like, I'm in a tunnel. Don't lose the run. Is this like a like a job like a position that you had already applied for, and you're just like, well, I might as well interview. Well, they got me. Slow cops, but 2626 on net is pretty dang solid. Burgerless pays off once again. So Titanic Ant went really well. I didn't use a single burger for Ant, but the cops went terribly. I was only able to use one Rockin'. My Rockin' did low damage. I used all of my burgers, staying alive, but we got through it. Hey, what's up, Sky? I got a ton of money. Quality of life is better in Japan than Canada, really? My weekend was good. I'm actually taking this week off from work. I work today. I have the rest of the week off, doing like a family vacation thing with all my family. Looking forward to some time off from work. Thank you very much, Pollock. Wasn't sure if there was an I or an L or if there were 3 L's. I had to get in close. Sure, I'll take a butterfly. I believe my health is already full, so I don't need to live up or anything. Excuse me. Can I despawn the UFO? Okay, good. I thought he was too far north or something. Wanted that butterfly, but it's like against the cliff. Couldn't get to it. Can't reach, can't make it, can't make it. Door stuck. Out of my way, son. Hey, it's up to Ren, Prevail. How are you guys doing? Snack wants a piece. Shred Lasso. What's up? Shred, are you excited for Season 4 here in, what, just a month or something? I'm cautiously optimistic. I hope it'll be good. But it could very easily, like, be a Ted Lasso was like a 9 out of 10 type show, and then Season 4 is like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It's like, it's okay, it's good, but it kind of taints the legacy of the show. We'll see. Boston Public? What is Boston Public? Is that the show from like the 90s or something? Or am I thinking of something else? I go through like long dry spells of TV shows that I watch. I don't know if I could point to a single TV show that I'm watching right now. I'm just not like a huge TV watcher. I'll just like binge a single show and then go like weeks or months between watching the next one. Hey, what's up, Command Block? How you doing? Doesn't matter, but it's fun. Ooh, that was bad. Yo, what's up, Swell Man? How you doing? Sunday the 2nd. Every day on NA's stream happens. It's Sunday. Boopy, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. If you like what comedies, just watch season 1 of Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. I've never heard of that one. I want to spam R and drop that cookie. Bing. Alright, Mole. Play rough with me. I just got saved. That was very rough. I'm looking good? Oh, well, thank you. I strive to look good for you guys. I have been seriously getting back into running, and I want to believe that like that running's giving me a nice little dad glow. It's probably just the lighting. Let's be real. Yeah, I've been ramping up very slowly. So I ran a bunch in my 20s. Like, I was running so much, I was probably doing, like, somewhere between 30 and 40 miles a week in my 20s. I ran a bunch of half marathons, I ran a full marathon, and then I got lazy and stopped. And I'm finally getting back into it, but my left knee has a little bit of pain, so I'm, like, ramping up so slowly. Like, I started at, like, 6 miles a week. And now I'm at, like, 12-ish. Yeah, I usually do like 5-ish miles during the week. And then I really just like long runs. So Saturday I usually do, like this past Saturday I did a 10K. Week before that I did like 8 miles. I want to get back up to the point where I feel comfortable signing up for a half marathon again. Soon. It's not even the right shoes. It's just easing into it. Like I literally like started at 6 miles a week, and I increased my mileage by 1 mile if I felt no knee pain during that week. So sometimes I would spend like 2 or 3 weeks at a given weekly mileage before I increased it, and then I increased it a single mile. And so yeah, I'm up to 12 now. Oh, you're talking to Kyle. It applies to everybody. Ooh, we started biking, Doctor. I have like these grandiose ideas that like maybe like first I just want to get in shape and get running, and then we'll see where it goes. But I always see like the people who are like triathletes, those people who are like swimmers, bikers, and runners. All those people are in such like great physiques. The people who can like manage to do all 3 of those things really well. So yeah, like this week, I think I'll probably do 3 miles tomorrow morning. Normally I do my runs in the evening, but it's been a terrible heat wave here in Utah this week. Yesterday, the high was like 103 where I live. In Salt Lake proper, it hit like 108, I believe, in some places. So I'm gonna run in the morning tomorrow. I'll do like 3 miles on Tuesday, 3 on Thursday, and then probably 6 on Saturday. Great Salt Lake is still drying up. Yep. The alfalfa farmers, they crave the water. But yeah, it's been miserably hot this year. Well, we had a really warm spring. Like it got into like the 90s in like March or something. And then it settled back down to normal temperatures. But like plants were blooming early. Kind of messed up all like the growth seasons. I like the idea of biking, but I don't know where I would go. I just don't have like a nice area to go bike in. Like, if I were to do it, I'd want to do, like, distance, like, road biking type stuff, but I don't know what road I would go on. It feels like a bigger time commitment to, like, go somewhere so I can ride without fear of getting run over. You missed a split. I didn't miss a split. I intentionally avoided the Reach 3 split. Just so you would call it out. He hated you because you were the best AP computer science teacher in the world, but I didn't need his help because I was good at it. I took computer science in high school. It was weird. My computer science high school offered Computer Science 1 and 2. Computer Science 1 was offered an advanced and AP, and Computer Science 2 was offered only an AP. So I took like the advanced course of Comp Sci 1, and I really liked it, and I got permission from my teacher to take Comp Sci 2 honors or AP, and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, well, logically, I guess I'll take the AP test, and I failed it. I remember walking into the AP test so confident, like I got like straight A's in Comp Sci 2 AP. This is gonna be super easy. And then I walked into the AP test and just looked at my paper, and I was like, I have no idea what any of these things are. I was so lost, and I got a 2 on it. I guess it was the Comp Sci like BC AP test. Yeah, I got a 2 on it. Goes to show you, your AP test is not indicative of what how you're gonna perform in your life, because now I'm a software developer. But then I took a calculus. Whoops, I didn't mean to press up. I took a calculus AP test, and I got a 5 on that. So, and then I got to college and I hated math. So who knows? My math classes were among my hardest classes in college. I had to take integral, so I AP'd out of derivative calculus. But I took integral calculus and that kicked my butt so hard. And then I had to take linear algebra. And that was the class that made me decide I did not want to do any more math ever in my life. But then I got to comp sci in college, and all the courses were so easy. At least for me, all the 100 and 200 level classes were pretty dang straightforward. But then I took operating systems, and that was probably the worst class of college. Operating systems was awful. I remember my professor, at the start of the course, he was like, okay, every single project, we had 8 projects throughout the year. It was basically like implement a different part of the OS. Everything from like file management to RAM management, where am I going? To file system, all kinds of stuff. And he was like, the last two courses, the last 2 projects have a very, very high failure rate. So he's like, I recommend acing the first 6 projects because they're all weighted equally. And that is your grade. It's like, okay. So I made sure, and they were very clear projects. Like, you could find it, you could know what your grade was going to be before you submitted it, because you had to pass these certain tests. And you knew what your grade was going to be before you even handed it in. So I got 100% on the first 6. But then that 7th came, and I remember I literally mathed it out. I spent 75 hours on the 7th project and like 130 on the 8th project. And I submitted absolutely nothing for both of them. Except a Git patch, which counted for 15% of my grade. So I just submitted an empty Git patch. And I ended up with like a 85 in the class. Going away for 30 minutes. Forbidden from killing the roll at Mole Cave. You're not my dad. I'll do whatever I want. I'll kill it at Mole Cave if I want to. You believe in me? Oh, I believe in... I don't know if I believe in me. I believe that I can do it eventually. I don't know if I believe in the game to allow me to do it. Hey, what's up, Airframe? I mean, it's bound to happen when I've been streaming for, what, like 13 years now or something like that? It's wild that I've been streaming since 2012. Now I'm married. I've been married for 10 years. Got a 6-year-old. Got a house. I was just living with a bunch of roommates back then. Gosh dang it, monkey. Did I ever just consider beating Earthbound? You know, I've been trying for 14 years, and beating this game has eluded me. One of these days I will beat it. I don't like that. That didn't have the effect that I wanted it to. I wanted to pull both of those things down. Do I know how to do a casual playthrough? I've considered playing what, Mother 2 Deluxe or whatever it was, that ROM hack that somebody made. That kind of like you can increase the difficulty. I thought about playing it casually with that again, but like playing the base game casually, it'd be tough. I should be like, what's the point of grinding? Like I can do it right now. Thank you very much, Shredberg. Last week, I had a good run going and it died to Boogie 10, so we'll see what happens today. Does anybody live in a place where it's not hot? Can you tell me what it's like right now? Allow me to live vicariously through you for a little bit. My brother's up here from Arizona, from Phoenix, and it was like it was yesterday. It was like the high was like 103. And the kids were all playing outside, and it was like, yeah, I mean it's hot, but it's not bad. I don't. Why do you live in a world where 103 is just like, it's fine? You played soccer in Arizona when it was 112. Disgusting. Oops. What's up, the Quiet Quill? Good to have you here. And what's up, Partellian? Slow Boogie Tent split solely because I did my shopping beforehand. That's a recent change I've done. So a little bit of a time loss in that split, but it'll be given back on the next one. Also, this is like a low 106 boogie time. It's pretty solid. Hey, what's up, Switchface? How you doing? Is everyone in your house still sick? I know you mentioned that like 3 weeks ago, but you never know. Alright, sounds good, Nightmare. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Yeah, 106.05 boogie time. Is that my PB? I don't know. I need to update settings for my donation page. Shows you how often I look into that. Thanks for the heads up, by the way. How's the perfect family? We're all good. Nobody's sick right now. George has been going to camps all summer, and it's amazing how like brave. My wife's signed George up for a bunch of different camps, and he's like not nervous at all about them. He'll just like walk right up and be like I'm a little bit nervous, and then he'll just go and have a blast. Ooh, there's a fly. My son is braver than I am. And when I say camp, it's like a summer camp thing where it's like 4 or 5 hours on a week, or for like 4 days during the summer on a given week. Oh, come on, Paula. Probably need to start the skip sandwich earlier. There we go. Unlucky. Very slow Threed Cave. I'm gonna lose time on this split. Mostly because of this fight. Just unnecessary. Bad luck. Very high damage rolls on everything. The roach is in a terrible spot that I can't stutter. There we go. Alright, everybody. Well, we have made it to the best part of the run. Hashtag Ask Andy time. For anyone that is new to the stream, we get to wait behind the waterfall for 3 minutes, during which time you are free to Q&A me all you would like. And if you have no Q's, I shan't have no A's. You did the Starman death grind? How long did it take you? I predicted that it would take like 10 hours. Can't imagine how long it took you. Just because 10 hours is a long time. Give me a ballpark. How long does it actually take? Days. Well, how long did you play each day? Going in at 1:18:10. What a question to start off with. Some say so. I do have my 3 wedding rings on. Count them. All 3 are there. They're invisible. I remember when I got this wedding ring. I don't know why, but the styles were like all for like super thick rings, and I can't stand a ring that I can feel. This ring is like melded to my hand, so I forget that it's there, which is exactly how I like it. It's like a super thin metal. I felt kind of weird because like we walked into the jewelry store, and I specifically requested like a really thin ring, and they only had like this one, because like it's all thick rings that were in the style, and this one cost me like $80. I did forget the password. Do you happen to know it? Grinded, saved, let him kill you, but then you use Rockin' Alpha to kill him quicker. Nice. It's a good idea using Rockin'. I didn't even think about that you would have Rockin' as well at that point. Tea or coffee? Coffee alone gives me headaches. Like, just the smell. I don't like the smell of coffee at all. Tea also is just kind of meh. But if I had to choose one of them, I would choose tea. Hey, what's up, Fate? What am I ripping? Monsters or what? I've actually never had an energy drink before. I look at like the caffeine content on the energy drinks and it's what, like 200 milligrams is like the default. That's so much. If I ever get to the point where I'm pulling 200 milligrams of caffeine on any given day, I got other issues to deal with. My poison of choice is like a Mountain Dew. Is Perfect my actual last name? Absolutely it is. I am Andy Perfect. It's true. You cannot tell lies on the internet, or you know what'll happen. Dang, I was hoping for a green. I swear, when you go in and out the door, it's less likely for this spawn tile to trigger. Oh, what is a fly doing all the way over here? I didn't know flies could spawn there. This spawn tile has never given me this kind of difficulty. It's always the one further left. Why are there poppies? Cease. What is RSI, like repetitive strain something? I'm hoping that my technique for stutter stepping will not bring upon a lifetime of pain. What a nice, happy walk. Yeah, I've lucked out in that I've never really had pain in any of my fingers or anything. Even from, I think most of the pain that people have, if they ever dealt with something from Earthbound, there are some people who have experienced long-term pain issues, which was due to mashing text, not mashing stutter stepping. Which is a good thing, because now we allow turbo, because there's no reason that we need to be purist and injure people. Get a turbo controller and avoid it altogether. I don't know if that was why Ultimo stopped running, but it was definitely a contributing factor. I think Ultimo just... The main reason he stopped running is that he wanted to focus on other things, and he didn't want speed running or anything like that to be a distraction anymore. +50 of their bodies were gonna give out. Not even 40! My wife called me 40 the other day, and I just had to be like, please, give me time. Please don't jump the gun here. Yeah, I like Ulti, Tim. I don't work with him anymore. But I also haven't talked to him in a little while. I should reconnect with him, see how he's doing. You're gonna try and watch all of my older streams? Don't do that to yourself. There's a whole lot of sadness and misery in those older streams. The run is dead, Urtai. We started over. Just a practice run at this point. You're not wrong. Any opportunity I have, I'm like, ooh, bet. I'm gonna take it. Sorry guys, 9:32. 2 minutes past the threshold. I'm out of here. I'm 15 seconds behind my PB. Can't do it. And let me tell you, Swish, it will be a solid 4:03. You're gonna look at that and be like, that was a pretty solid time. It was definitely not touch and go. It was just a great 4:03. Why are there so many things? Bum, bum, bum. Was that 2 snakes and a duck? Oh good, I didn't move my bottle rocket over. Where did I move it? I'm a fool! Did I like give it to Paula or something? That is correct. Today is a Sunday. Because that is the day that I stream. I did give it to Paula. What a fool I am. There's a Richard Scarry book that... It's like a big yellow Richard Scarry book. And one of the stories... The worm is at a party for like the elephant girl. I forget what the context leading up to it is, but at one point the worm just says, "What a silly donkey I am." And I really, really like that part. Richard Scarry books were written at a different time, and they were wild. And yeah, they're mostly fine. Mostly. Good old lowly worm. He's not lowly, right? Enough! I don't want any more spawns. Yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday was Sunday. But I'm streaming today, so today is Sunday. A single noose man? What is this? Faked me out. Oh no lag. Oh, look at me, I'm down here. I think I'm gonna lose time on this split. No! I don't want to. How is there so many spawns and no lag? No, 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 no. Now you will see the true advantage of being third. Good gaming, gamer. Thank you, gamer. Fellow gamer. We're all fellow gamers. Look at us gamering. Was I not available yesterday? I was available. I just chose not to stream. No, just I was doing stuff with family. I got family in town, so we were hanging out. And I'm taking the week off. I'm taking the rest of the week off from work. So I'm streaming tonight. Because I can. Spam runs for like 3 months, then quit again. That's the way to do it. Convince yourself that you're still relevant. Get close, but don't actually PB. And then try again next year. That's the story of my life, but... No, that's just it. We'll get there someday, I promise. What a relief. Why would I want to actually PB when it's the experience? The journey is what we're all looking for. Right? None of us actually wants me to PB. You just want to see me suffer. Back on any percent? I could do any percent, but then if I'm gonna learn manip, I want to learn the manipulation to do glitchless and beat my old PB before I do any percent. Yeah, any percent is weird because it's like it turns the game into an execution game. Because from the start you know exactly how the run should go. And the only differentiation is how fast you menu. And don't get me wrong, I like any percent. But it's just a different kind of game. You like seeing me suffer? Well, I'm glad someone does. Bunch of masochists. Let's just successfully menu through this thing without actually making a mistake for once. Can you imagine how much more fun this would be if I could just say I want 16 super bombs? Technically about what? What's 6 plus 5 plus 4? 15. 15 super bombs. Alright, boys and goyles, you ready for a clean top floor? It's gonna be 2 presents, but they're gonna be stuck on the bottom of the escalator. We're gonna get a green swirl. Mark my words. Mark them already. Mark them. Mark them. Mark them. Oh no. I believe that's 3 enemies. Oh joy. Oh, so close. Ooh, I almost dropped it. It's so sad. I was like -4 minutes and time just slowly bleeds. I've had such good starts and then I just can't hold on. Is Side Spook faster? I don't know. If it is faster or not, it's probably a matter of like 3 frames difference. I don't actually know which one's faster. But it's fun to see Side Spook. Oh, whoops. Ah. I forgot to say no. I'm gonna go ahead and move the secret herb to Jeff and get rid of the paralysis. It's either that or move the pencil eraser over. And I don't want the pencil eraser on Jeff, so it's better to do the secret herb. On the bright side, we are back in sub-4 territory. Got 18 seconds to work with. Because Ness needs to use the pencil eraser that he's got to get into Talarama. The other option is to give the pencil eraser to Jeff so he can use it. But then I don't want it on him, so then I would move it back. So it's better to just move the secret herb and then use it real quick. It's slightly faster. because you can't use items while you're paralyzed. No, if you give Paula the pencil eraser, you have to, or the pencil eraser gets moved to Escargot Express, and you have to get it from them. Because technically, if Paula had the pencil eraser and you couldn't get it, you'd be kind of soft locked. But yes, I moved the pencil eraser to Paula. I guess I could have. Yeah, but then I'd have an extra secret herb. Who wants a secret herb? Not I. I don't know. This way I get rid of the thing that I don't actually want. One time in one of my PBs many moons ago, I lost 2 minutes in this cave. And it was a whole thing. And I'm always like in the back of my mind worried I'm gonna accidentally repeat that debacle. I think leaving Secret Monkey Cave is a lot easier than entering. Just go right. Oh my goodness. Oops. You know that Gygus' name is actually pronounced Gius? What? The G is silent. I don't know, I feel like if they wanted the G to be silent, the boss and mother wouldn't be called Geeg. There's no way that, like, the G would be silent. And Gygus is just an evolution of that name. I don't believe it. But it is Sunday. Planeswalker, I believe you know that I only stream on Sundays. I mean, I don't make the rules, Fate. I believe that has to be the case. As far as I'm aware, it is Sunday because I am streaming. Hey, look at that. Pronouncing Jeff like Geoff? Or is it pronounced Jeff like Jeff? Jeff like Geff? Pinheaded idiot is such a good insult. What does it mean to be pinheaded? Does it actually have meaning? Am I pinheaded? Are you? Wow, you guys did a lot while I was in the bathroom. But I wonder what the origin of Pinheaded is. Like, I understand it's probably something derogatory, but what is the origin of Pinheaded? Is it like someone would wear like bobby pins, and people who wore bobby pins were like viewed as like less intelligent? I don't know. There's got to be some kind of history to this phrase. The name-calling use of pinhead as an insult originated in the early 20th century. That's later than I thought, evolving from a literal description of a pin's head into a metaphor for someone of a small mental capacity, rooted in the compound words imagery of insignificance. Oh, that's nice. So it's another way of saying like small brain. You small-brained idiot. I was thinking, well, maybe it was like going back to the old times when people are like you'd find like the tribes doing like shrunken head stuff. The head is small, like a shrunken head, like a pin. I don't know. I was reaching for something, but I had no idea. Is that where, like, bird brain comes from? Like, you bird brain? Is that also because birds have small brains? Or maybe it's someone, like, who has, like, really good sense of direction? Like a pigeon? Like a homing pigeon? Like, bird brain is actually, like, a compliment. Like, you're really good with directions. You're such a bird brain. I don't think so. I'm gonna convince myself that's what it is, though, since so many people are going around calling people bird brain these days, and it is very much in vogue. I'll just think to myself, "Ha! Joke's on you. I'm really good with a map." Like smooth brain. Someone tell me if this run is going to PB so I can stop thinking about it. Like, if it's not going to PB, just let me know, and I can stop thinking about it, and we can just have fun. But if it is, then I can also just stop thinking about it. But if it's also less than a minute and 5-second PB, I don't want it. I'd rather get my solid 403 in the words of Swish. It was kind of a slow fight. Really low big bottle rocket rolls is what hurt me. I don't think I saw one over 400. Am I on original hardware? Depends on how you classify original hardware. I am playing on a Super Famicom with a ASCII pad turbo controller. Instead of an Earthbound cart, I'm playing on a flash cart. So if you count the flash card as original, like the actual console, yes, I'm playing on original hardware. Through the game feed is fed through an upscaler, so that the quality looks a little better. So it's it goes into a what do you call it? I forget the name of that little device. But it turns the composite signal into HDMI and upscales it. No, it's not OSSC. It's a I forget the name of it. But yes, I am allowed to use turbo. I play on an ASCII pad, and I have just the L button mapped to turbo. I don't use no other button do I use turbo on, just the L button. And I just play on it. A lot of people will use like a SNES or a Super Famicom controller as their main one, and then like reach over and press buttons on the ASCII pad for turbo. But I honestly really like the D-pad on the ASCII pad, so I don't mind playing on it. Yes, it's a Retro Tink. What's up, Peen Train? How you doing? The other day I heard someone say that in summers, they don't buy all their skip sandwiches on Pooh, they buy them all on Ness. And I sat there thinking, like, that actually makes sense for less shopping. Is that better? To just buy my skip sandwiches and put them all on Ness? 7, I think. 6 or 7. I usually buy 6 on Pooh and 1 on Ness. But if I have 7 slots, it makes sense to just put them all on Ness. Ooh, drop a cursor input on Mondo Mole. That's brutal. I'm so sorry. Oh! Since when do the signs move that fast? That was wild. I didn't even have time to react. Do you guys remember when I was -4 on my splits? -403 at Begin Winters? Those are fun times. Where do we bleed it? I don't know. A little bit of everywhere. I mean, Jeff died in a triple fight in the department store, like a 2-record guitar fight. I got out of it, but Jeff died. What else has happened? Oh, I got into a nasty fight. 3 tunnel was going well until the room with a slimy little pile. I fought 2 ghosts and a zombie. and it wasn't a green. Just got forced into the fight. Just lots of little things. Nothing really significant. I'm actually going to use the Cup of Life noodles immediately and bring Jeff back. Since the hospital is after the museum. You're such a good student. Oh gosh. Ah! I almost forgot to read it. Oh my goodness. I'm tilted. I'm tilting. I assume Pooh was gonna talk to me again. Ah! I better not find any enemies because I have no Psyche points to teleport. Alright, let's see where this time loss is going to end up. I mean, we're still in the running. We're going to be like a minute behind. Minute-ish. need to sleep in the hotel in Summers, Grava. So we'll bleed a slight bit more time. So once we enter the pyramid, will be our official back on track time. See if we can save like 3 more minutes in the rest of the run. I still don't understand where my gold Magnet Hill split came from. Like my potential time save of 2 minutes. I don't know what I did. How much are the crystal charms? I think I might need to take a little bit of money to make sure I can actually buy 2 crystal charms. Oh, because I lost a little bit when I died. I probably lost like 1,300. Why? This isn't necessary. No fuzzy pickles. Oh, I accidentally went up. Ooh, never punished. Really? Jeff's already dying? Oh, come on, Jeff, stay alive. Good solidify. Good BBR. Ah, I'm so used to going to Pooh's inventory for skips. Whew. Almost caught Jeff there in the back. Oh, split. I wonder if you're like, when you're walking north, you can keep going back and forth until there's a ton of spawns on the left, the protoplasms. Enough so that the encounter right in front of you won't happen. What a useless butterfly. Talking to face is a full heal. No, that's it. I needed the split to go well, and it just went south so fast, and I don't want to play it anymore. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out tonight. It was fun until it died. But we'll be back next week. Next Sunday, we'll try again. Remember that secret herb I used? Yeah, but I fill up... No. I mean, I guess technically I could have held on to it, but... If you have the kind of run where you need that extra secret herb, it wasn't going to PB anyway. Well, Parlolian, Urtai, Fatefire, Planeswalker, Peen Train, Hunky Quark, Durend, Professional Dave, MB Genie, Edward, Gorilla, Command Block, anyone else that might be lurking in chat, you'll have a wonderful evening, a wonderful week, and I will catch y'all next time on Sunday. Always Sunday. Oh, let me see if there's anyone streaming right now. Usually, or I always forget that if I don't end my stream in the middle of the night, someone might actually be live. I'm gonna give Moon Television a raid. Doing some any percent glitchless. Feel free to enjoy their stream. Until next time, I'll catch y'all later.